This is Mr. and what I have for you today is a Town Hall 13 drag bat. Don't see this very often, actually don't see this at all really, to be honest. See Town Hall 13 hybrid, Town Hall 13 Yetis. Don't see Town Hall 13 dragon attacks very much, and certainly not drag bats. That's even more rare is what we see, but we're going to have a couple of looks at this one. Little Town Hall 13 drag bat. Have a little little expo farm just in the middle near that scatter shot. Let's have a look at the range of the scatter shot. So yeah, okay, that's going to make it a little bit difficult if you've got normal troops in there getting pinged by the scatter shot. So air's a good option, I suppose, in that case. We've got two Infernos on multi and one on single. Electro up the top, 12 o'clock. Heroes at the 9 o'clock position to get a funnel. One air defense goes down. Two air defences, three air defences are left up. Still, here comes some tanking balloons with a bunch of dragons behind. Going to have the warden coming in behind them. 3 freeze, 1 raid spell left. Baby dragon doing a little bit of trash cleaning on that bottom side. Air skellies have popped. Rage goes down. Got to get that basically eagle and high DPS area. There's a lot of DPS there. Scatter shot. All the leaf blowers are pointing in that same direction, taking a bit of a toll on them. So coming straight into the leaf blowers at the same time, or virtually into them at the same time. They were a tiny little bit of overlap. We'll have a look at that before we watch the replay. Blimp over the town hall. Here comes the bats onto that single. And now we've got the onto the multi, onto the single now that just went down. We've still got 3 freezes. So freeze the scatter shot, freeze the other multi, freeze them again, freeze the scatter shot, freeze the other multi. Then we've only got 1 wizard left to freeze if that other... No, we've used all the freezes on that multi and scatter shot area. Lovely work. Keep those frozen the whole time so they didn't even get a shot off. Allowed the bats to do a tremendous amount of work and game over for the base. Well, I'm going to have another look at it. We'll just have a look at the air sweepers to see if there was a way in, if the air sweepers were cheating or not. Big Bomb almost took out, or Black Bomb almost took out that dragon in the middle there, but there's just way too many bats flying around everywhere for this to not be a 3-star. Loads of bats, 3 dragons still up, plus the Grand Warden. Game over for the base in, I think, less than a couple of minutes, or less than 3 minutes, about 2.5, 2:20, something like that. Let's have another look at it, and we'll just pause it just before we get started. There we go. Let's have a look at these air sweepers. That one's pointing that way, just over that wizard. That one's pointing that way. So there was a little gap just between there where the air sweepers technically couldn't really reach. So if you could slot something in between there, that would have been really quite good. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, that one's not going to play a part for the blimp coming in. Let's have another look. Now that we've seen what is what on this base and what else can we look out for, we've got the second scatter shot down here with the multi up there, single over here on the right hand side. So Baby Dragon to start creating that little bit of a funnel. Why don't get that queen to take out this garbage and take out a couple of things here. Just helps the dragon's path in that little bit better. Nice lot of trash destroyed by the Electro. Where's the next shot going? Around and out. So we've got let's have a look here what's going on. And we have, does she take this air defense out? Queen should get that one. And no, she doesn't. Yeah, she does get that one out. So she does get those 2 air defenses out. 2 air defenses go down to the heroes, leaves the 2 back-end air defenses to be dealt with by the bats. So on one school of logic says that take those air defenses out while you've got a lot of troops. And of course, the other school of logic is, I've got bats. What does it matter? So here comes this air sweeper. Look at that. We already tested that. Air sweeper should not be puffing over this way. That dragon outside of that zone should not be taking that puff. It doesn't matter though. Just wanted to see. I thought there was something a little bit odd about the air sweeper. Town hall goes down. Here come the bats. Didn't matter. They didn't go to that. Multi didn't need to. Onto the mortar, onto the archer, onto the single. Now, and then freezing the scatter shot and the other multi to just keep them up. Just freeze that stuff all day long, all night long, and freeze it again. So you have to get, if you want to practice that, just do that in friendly challenges in your village. just make up 3 or 4 freeze spells and just do a friendly challenge and just practice dropping the freeze spells so that you get the timing right, estimating in your head. You can try and watch the countdown timer, but I think it's just best if you can estimate that 5 seconds roughly in your head and learn to do that. Otherwise, you end up with that 1 second gap between the freeze where it's like, oh no, I've got to get the next freeze down, but by then the multi and in this case the scatter shot have fired and all your bats disappear, and then the freeze drops. And it's like, what's up with your reflexes? They're too slow. In any case, that's all I've got for you today. Town Hall 13, drag bat. Don't see it often. Don't see it at all, really. Maybe this is a strategy that you can use in your own Town Hall 13 attacks. You can use the heroes to take out an air defense on each side and then bring the rest of the dragons in with this troop combo. 1 Electro, 1 Baby, 1 Ice Golem for tanking. 10 dragons, 5 loons, 6 bats, 3 freeze and 2 rage spells with a hound and some sneaky goblins in the clan castle because they take out the town hall. 5 sneaky goblins takes out the town hall. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about this attack, leave them down below. If you like this sort of content, you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and share it with your clanmates. And as always, thanks for watching.